Hey guys, how's it going? YouTube world? Give me just a second, I'm just getting out of the shower. Okay, so that's much better. Uh, don't want to do that. Don't want to do a YouTube video vlog shirtless. I don't know if you guys would like that. So, alright. Um, I had something that I really wanted to share with you guys real fast. Because this actually occurred to me last night. This happened to me. Which is not the first time, but I'll explain in just a minute here. But first, if you guys are just tuning in for the first time, please hit the like. Please subscribe. Think about it. I mean, you don't have to right now, but you guys are more than welcome to look back on any of my videos. And then I hope that you guys would be encouraged to subscribe. My whole purpose is to help, encourage, and inspire you guys with positive stuff, but occasional fun stuff too. And, for instance, I did a challenge. That's one of the things that I do on here. I survived that on Sunday. And then last week, I shared a video on some experiences actors had on set while filming or after filming one of the maybe a scary movie that you know or that you've seen. Give you a different, you know, um, I don't know, just different outlook on what you're watching. You know what I mean? But anyways, you guys can actually look back on. There's a video where I share some supernatural experiences that I've had. I can't remember the title. Um, Probably some along the line of that. So definitely go check that out. But I wanted to check. I wanted to share with you guys something that happened to me last night, and this is something that hasn't really happened to me in a long time. Um, so I wanted to share with you. Um, while I was sleeping last night, something happened. Something supernatural happened. Um, Last night, before I had gone to bed, I was watching Ghost Adventures. Good show, right? Um, and it it was good. You know, the episode was their top 10 attacks. So they shared some clips of old shows where it was their favorites that they chose from based off of the theme of the show. Um, and it was, yeah, top 10 attacks in their series. Um, and It's crazy because I had gone to bed. I did my prayers, you know, and I had a dream. I had a dream last night where I was being held down by something, and I woke up with my arms being pushed on my bed. So I was laying on my bed, and my arms were being held down, like right here in this position, like it was being pushed, so I couldn't move. Um, and then my chest was being held down too, so I couldn't really say anything. Um, but I said in my head, I said in my head, God help me, something's going on. Because I've experienced things in my life, and you'll hear about that if you go back on that video that I just mentioned to you guys a while ago. Um, but I've never experienced anything in such a long time. Um, just because I haven't really dove into it lately. Um, I've talk about things, but I haven't really like physically done investigations and stuff like that. I try not to do that no more. Just because it stuff can happen. Um, but it was weird because I was watching a show talking about supernatural attacks and scratches and things that happen to them. And for me to dream of something like that, and then I woke up where I was physically being held down by something, that's 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 crazy, right? Um, and that's exactly what the devil does. Give me a second here. I'm gonna get. Ow, ow, ow. Okay, I can't walk today. Sorry. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Much better. Um, but yeah, it's just crazy how that happened. And, I don't know if my wife heard me, or I think she was pretty pretty out of it. She was very tired last night. So, um, but I woke up to being held down by something. I couldn't move my arms, right? It's like it was just pressure. Um, and then my chest was being held down, so I couldn't speak. I couldn't breathe. So like I said in my head, I said a prayer. I said, God, help me, please. Something's going on. Um, but yeah, that's what happens when you mess with the supernatural. You got to be very, very careful. And I worry about some of these YouTubers on here who do that, because just like God knows you, the devil knows you. And when you play with it, it will play back. And I didn't do anything to provoke it. I didn't ask for anything to happen. Um, I used to when I was little, littler. Um, I got into like the Ghost Hunters and Ghost Adventures early on, but I'd never really dove into it until like a few years ago. Um, I think it was after my grandparents passed away, um, that I was trying to do stuff just to think if I was just trying to see if I can experience things, right? And I did, and that's what you'll hear about on that video that I mentioned. Um, so go check that out. Um, yeah, I don't know what happened. I don't know why it happened. It was just weird because I was watching a show about attacks, supernatural attacks, and then somehow I was attacked. Thankfully, it was me and not my wife, because that would have been really scary. Um, but because she doesn't like this stuff, you know, she doesn't like it when I watch that show. Um, I don't blame her. But I watch it. I like. I'm a big history buff. I love historical stuff, historical places, um, events. There's places that I want to go and visit. Hopefully, I can do that in the near future here. Um, but yeah, it was just weird because I didn't do anything to provoke it. And that's what happens. You provoke things when you mess with the supernatural, and even if you're joking around or teasing, or you're thinking it's a light situation, or whatever, making a joke out of it, that's when the bad stuff happens. But it was just weird. And I know last week I talked about um, things that actors experience after doing a scary movie, especially if it's based off of a true story, true event. So, um, but yeah, I got a like in that video, and so I will do something, maybe maybe Tuesday. I think I'm off. And I'll do another video. I know I said last week that I'll do another one this week, but I felt like this video was important to share. So that part that overtook, because it actually happened to me, So just, guys, be very careful. All right. Like I said, just like God knows you, because he created you, gave you life, the devil knows you too. So be very careful. All right. Anyways, besides that, guys, I'm planning on doing another poem skit video. I'll probably record that tonight and then post it tomorrow morning, so you guys have something to go off of, because I still got to work on the poem. But it'll be something, I don't know, something good. All right, so be on the lookout for that. But until then, you got this video, and then you got so many other videos to check back on, especially if you're new. Go check them out. You can see how much I've progressed over time. But I really hope this encourages you to subscribe. Thanks, guys. Remember, live the moment, never fear change, and keep the faith. Kailu out. I'll see you in the next video.